I'm Sabrina with the 2-Minute CRA News you need to know. In this video, we look at the differences between mandatory service charges, tips, and surcharges. All are different models of compensation and each has their own set of rules. Tipping has this narrow definition. If any of these 4 factors are missing, then it's not a tip and is considered wages for FICA tax purposes. This definition has been in place for a while, so no surprises here. Next is mandatory gratuity or a mandatory service charge. This typically applies for businesses that host banquets or large groups of people. For example, charging 18% for parties of 6 or more. If money from the mandatory service charge is distributed to employees, it's considered wages. Both tips and mandatory service charges are well known, but to complicate matters are surcharges. More and more restaurants are adding surcharges to help offset the costs of rising wages, healthcare, and paid sick leave. Surcharges will show up on a receipt the customer gets at the end of their meal. On December 23, 2016, the Board of Equalization made it clear surcharges are a taxable event, meaning the surcharge must have its own line on the bill and be included in the calculation of tax. And if a restaurant decides to distribute the surcharge to employees, it must be treated like a mandatory service charge and be reported as salaries and wages on a tax return. Now, if you decide to use a surcharge, a best practice is to disclose it up front to customers. This can be on the menu, on a prominent sign, or even a card at the table. All this information and more is in CRA's latest Industry Insight. If you have any questions, contact the CRA member helpline. Before we go, a reminder about Restaurant Day at the Capitol. On April 18th, you can meet with state elected officials to talk about what matters to you. And with 30 new faces in the legislature, it's important to help them learn about the restaurant industry and the challenges we face. Registration is open now at calrest.org. And with topics like lawsuit abuse, packaging restrictions, and mandatory alcohol training, 2017 will be a big year. That's our 2 minutes. I'm Sabrina. Thank you for watching.